Okay, we're out at the fair today, and this is all down to about 6 days before the fair, and they're just now beginning to bring in some of the farm implements and equipment for display. I thought we'd take a look at it. Okay, this is it looks like one of the John Deere displays, and there'll be several John Deere dealers out here, but I'm just going to kind of make a silent walk around here, and we can look at the equipment. These are 120Rs. If you had a small farm or something, or some work to do around the big farm, these are really good. I still like the quality on John Deere, and I don't think they're made in America anymore, but they're a good tractor, good implement. Looks like some of the tents are beginning to pop up. It's really quiet out here today. And I was trying to do a low commentary video on this stuff. Okay, these are the Mahindra tractors. I believe they are. Some of them are. I haven't been around the farm implement stuff since probably 2008 when I quit visiting the cows up at a friend of mine's. Some friends of mine's, not just one friend. Not sure. I don't recognize the emblem. These may not be Mahindras. It says TYM on the grill on that one. Here's a big rig here. It's probably $100,000 or more, maybe $200,000 rig. Here is the Mahindra, and these are, I believe these are Russian made. Used to be, and they had a dealer up by Tipton somewhere. And this is not that dealer, I don't think. I don't know just exactly which dealer this is. But you know, other than John Deere and Massey Ferguson is still in existence, most of this stuff is foreign now. And I guess it's all foreign made anyway. It's good. I mean, this looks pretty good here. Those are really cool. That's a lot like a real Jeep. The body is. It's made by Mahindra. Didn't know that. I hear an air conditioner running. These people are probably in there. And I thought that's really cool. From the front, that can almost be a licensable car. I don't know that they are or not. I imagine that is licensable. That'd be something to run around your farm, or, you know, run around a military base or something in. That'd still be kind of cool, wouldn't it? This is a new stand this year. An old-time roasted corn on the cob. I bet that goes pretty good. They're changing a lot of things now. Sure. Okay, here's a look at the Hacienda. And they the signs up on it or anything yet, but it's pretty much ready to go. And that's the new hacienda, I might add. If you look at some of my videos on this channel or the other channel, actually I got 3 channels, you'll see the teardown of the original one and then this rebuild. So they were talking, the people that built this they were talking about putting glass in the front, and I think right there is all it is. I just put glass windows where that used to be an open counter. It doesn't look too bad. Same color as everything. Here's the rebuild. This is nice. And there's a new with a touch of the old. She kept that old cooler. Got the big fans for the fair. And I don't remember if this one has live entertainment or not. I think it does. But this is really nice. And you know, she combined the old with the new. And it really turned out nice. It got quite a bit more room in here too. So that's really good. I don't want to lollygag in here too much. They're setting all this up. But it's good to see this back. It was just kind of part of the fair. So here it is. It's all new. And it'll be nice. These are random stands. And here's one on the corner that's got the flags up on it. We'll take a look at it. That's really cool. I don't know. I hope this video don't have a lot of rocking in it, but I'm afraid it's going to. All right. Here's one of those trailer type of stands that they bring in here, and I think it's off the wheels. They can, or even that the wheels retract up in those. But you can see the flags and everything. They're kind of neat. And it's usually a funnel cake stand or something of that nature. Good look at that. This is the front of the stand. This is on the main midway now. And I'm going to make some more of these, but it's not going to be all at once. Let's give, this is pre-fair, and this is shot on about the 3rd. Let's see, I think the day is the 4th of August, and it starts on the 8th. So there's about, runs through the 8th to 18th. So used to, and here's the Shriners stand. That's a landmark here. And I'm not going to edit this out like I normally do. This is what they do there in preparation. And used to, this stuff took a long time to get set up, but with these trailers and stuff they got now, boy, it don't take very long. So they kind of wait till the last minute to get in here and set it up. Back when I was a kid, this took about a week and a half to get it all set up, just like you see it here. And I know that sounds weird, but it did. And by now, 4 days away from the fair or something like that, this would all be set up and run it. And maybe some of them open, but they don't do that now because they've got newer, better ways to set it up, stuff like that. Really cool. Yeah, we may go in this stand over here. And this is Good Time Charlie Smokehouse and Saloon is what it is. And it's an eatery. And there were people in there. I'm going to push it going in this place. And the only people that are in here is the fair maintenance people now. And they don't give a hoot. And I really like them. They'll give you quite a bit of freedom as long as you behave yourself. This is cool. Now this is pretty much what it's going to be if you go in it from the fair. That's going to go. I'm facing into the sun. This camera really tricky with the sun, and there's no way to set it to where it will behave. But this is another new stand. I believe I'm right in saying that. But I'm making very little commentary this year because there's so many things. That's a Moose Lodge, matter of fact, across the street. And then this other one is the beer garden right next to it. I'll see if I can bring those in with this thing just a little bit here. Don't know what that focus is going to be like because I can't see it in the sunlight. We'll take a look here over towards the horse barns. Okay, here's looking up towards the Midway, and as you can see right now there's no carnival here at all. They haven't showed. And it'll be another 3 days for them. They'll get down to, well, maybe another 2 days. They'll get down to 3 days of the fair. We're getting close to that. What did I tell you? It's getting close to that now. But they're not here yet. Nothing started. So as of the 4th, this is what it's looking like in 2024 Missouri State Fair. Here's another one of these little Jeep things. Now this is not, I don't know if Mahindra makes this one or not. It's the same one, that's for sure. It's also a turbo diesel. Yeah, what am I thinking? It's Mahindra. It's Mahindra. Yeah. These are all, I believe they're Russian made. And they've had these out a while, but they're pretty neat. I don't know how they're selling now with that war over there, but they are neat. Kind of give it. Boy, those wiper motors look like the old-fashioned ones we had back in the 60s. That is cool. Well, it looks like a Jeep. And looks like they've put bigger tires on all of them since the last time I seen them. I think it's really cool. This is a pretty good look at the inside of one. I don't know what I'm doing because I can't see my viewfinder with that sun shining my. All right, well, that's it for this time, and may come back another time where it's just about open before the fair starts. So, all right, thank you for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Well, here we are 2 days later, and the carnival's almost already finished. And we're out here at the fair again and gonna take a look around. So this should be a good video. All right, we're walking into the Midway this morning and pushing my luck a little bit. But it's amazing, if you look at the video I made the other day, all this wasn't here. This is 2 days later. See, what would that, I was in here the 3rd, 4th, 5th. Yeah, this is 2 days later. And this is how quick they can do it. And if you remember in that video, right towards the end of it, I showed up here and there was nothing even here. This is 2 days later. And kind of take a look around in here. I don't know if they really care or not. This is very, very interesting. But this is the carnival for 2024 Missouri State Fair. I try not to shake this. That's what I gotta watch, is not to shake it. We'll kind of take a look here. Don't want to make a lot of commentary in this, because I want people to look back on this and watch this and say, my God, look at that. Look at that. Look at those old trailers. Look at those old rides. I do stuff for documentation purposes, a lot of it. But anyway, there's not going to be much commentary in this like some of mine. Just a little. So that way they don't have to worry about the voice or me being involved with it. Well, that is a big Ferris wheel. Now, I'm not going to, well, I'll try it going into the sun here, but that is a big Ferris wheel. I've said this before. If you don't have a Ferris wheel, you don't have a carnival. And that is one heck of a Ferris wheel. This was one of my favorite rides as a kid, is the Scrambler. And they've had this ride for I don't know how long. And not this very same one, I don't think, the machinery wise, but they've had this forever. But this is a vintage one, I can tell by looking at it. But that was one, and still is, one of the most funnest rides that I think they ever conceived. And it's a simple ride, really. It's just a fast ride, and you go in and out like you're gonna collide with the other the other carts and stuff. But you got to keep your hands inside of it. They used to be sure and tell you that. But it's been around a long time, the Scrambler. And, pretty cool, really. That's called the Zipper. Looks like a cool ride. Here's another ride. This was my other favorite ride, and I mean, this is an old one. It's called the Tilt-A-Whirl. And this particular one, this is some old machinery here. But this was really a good ride, and I had almost forgotten it as a Scrambler as my favorite. But this was a good ride, and you get on there and those things go in a circle, and the whole track moves around in a circle. It's fun. And but boy, that one has seen some service, but it's a good ride. And I tell you what, they do try these. The fair inspects these before they open the gates, and that's people from the state of Missouri, not the carnival people. And they've got people that inspect this, or companies that they've hired to inspect them to be sure they're put together right and safe. Here I go making too many comments again, so I'm going to be still. But that's another good old ride, the Tilt-A-Whirl. Here's another look at the Scrambler, and I just noticed something. They've changed the name on it, the Sizzler. And that ain't something that I've got twisted up or messed up. This used to be called the Scrambler. And I guess like anything else, they're kind of modernizing it, so they modernized the name. But it's called today they call it the Sizzler, what used to be the Scrambler. But this is just another look at it. Okay, I wanted to get this little flatbed truck. For some reason, it kind of caught my fancy, and I wanted to do this the other day when I was in here, and they were setting up their display, and I didn't want to get in their way. So I don't even know what kind this is till we come around the front of it. I just thought it looked neat. I don't know why. And I'm not always a big truck person anymore, but I think these like that look neat. And when you get close to them, they're really not that big, but I think they really look neat. I don't know if it's a gas one. I was just going to say, I don't know if that's a diesel or gas, and it's a gas, looks like. And I had to cut the Carnival a little bit shorter. I had my first battery go down, and I've got different settings on the camera now, which makes it eat power more. But I just thought these were really cool. Let's see if we can take a look inside there. Take one last look at this little truck. This is a nice setup. Some friends of mine, I've said this before, have a farm, and this is darn close to their setup they've got for their major tractor. And this one here, they've had the one they got like that for probably 2 decades, and I think they give 200 grand for it, 200,000 if I remember right. May be wrong on that. I don't want to name prices again because these dealers are wanting to sell them. If I'm wrong, that may give somebody some misinformation and allow them not to want to look at them. So I won't make that quote again about prices on this stuff. We'll just look at it. These John Deere, I don't know if these are still the Gators XUV, and about every farm requires one of these now, and it's almost as important as the pickup. I'm going to get in pickups, but there we go. Take another look from a different angle of Good Time Charlie's Smokehouse and Saloon. It's a popular place if you're in the fairgrounds. Okay, here's where you can come and get a free wine. It's at the Missouri Wine Tent. And I heard they give you a complimentary one. I don't know that. Here I go again. Compliment. Here I go again. Commentary. Here's a look at this stand on the corner again, and that's the one I had in the other video, and this is kind of another shot of the entrance to the Midway, and then going on down to the main entrance of the fair. And I don't know if I can get it or not, but if you look up here you can see the carnival up there. You can see the Ferris wheel and all that. Yeah, this rider stand's been there for years, and they're always the last to open because they don't have to do anything but open those side pins and be in business. much longer we've got battery, but I'm going to give you the walk. This is the final gauze of the fair, and this is how it looks when it opens. It's ready for opening day. I don't know how good a video this is really going to be. I've got another real good camera, but I can't, my computer won't edit or handle the files. The other camera I got, this would be good as HD television. Got lots of vendors in here, and getting ready. Here we come again by Big Time Charlie's. This is a popular stand. He goes all out. You can see the flags, and those, if you remember in yesterday's video or 2 days ago, those flags were up. It's amazing how quick all this can come together. All right. Okay, I just found this. It's like WK. And if you got a farm, these are handy to have around. That's your utility truck for up in the field with the cows. And you got all stuff on the back here with wood railings that you need to support them.